everyone, good evening. Good evening to all of you. Welcome to Unacademy Bankers Hub. I am Niharika Mehra. Hello to all of you. Good evening. Um, you guys are able to hear me and see me properly. Kindly confirm once. All good. Great. Thank you so much. So guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure that you subscribe, hit that bell icon so that you keep getting all the updates. And if you want PDFs of sessions, like today we will be doing some questions. Today's session is in English, okay? So like 99% it is going to be in English. And PDF of all our practice sessions, concept related sessions, you can access those PDFs directly from our Telegram channel. Link for it is in the description box below. I cannot talk to you guys right now. First, I need to focus on our practice. So first we will practice. I will give you last 5 minutes for discussion. So then you can mention whatever you want to ask or take my advice on. That will be the time for all of you. Okay, I hope you understand. Other thing is on Saturday, I gave a video, and that video was on weekly planning. What should be your weekly plan? So I will be taking a follow-up session on the very same thing, that how you were able to follow it, or whether you have followed it or not, how much did you complete, what targets you achieved, what difference you saw for yourself. So all those things I will be taking your feedback and discussing on the same thing on Friday. So stay tuned. Of course, you have subscribed the channel, so you will get to know whenever I take that session. Even if you can join me on my Telegram channel, the English workbook. So here also I will update whenever I'm planning to take. Timing, most probably Friday 8 p.m. I'm gonna be here taking your feedback of that weekly plan. You can check it if you haven't checked till now. Just go in the old videos list, and there you will get it. So yes guys, the English workbook is my Telegram channel. My Facebook page is also with the same name. Telegram channel is a place where you will get all the updates and reminders also, that now the class has started or it will start in 5 minutes. Make sure you join me over here. And if you're planning to subscribe, that's my code NJM10. This is subscription of Unacademy Plus, where once you subscribe, all subjects, you can access courses of all those subjects. They are open for you. Okay. Okay. Fine. So guys, we are going to have a speed test today. Okay, I will give you other details later on, and just one detail I will give you, and then we will go ahead. So that detail is with respect to my special classes. These are absolutely free. These are free classes. We call them as special classes. So today we had this mini mock test, half an hour test at 6 o'clock, and we will be having the same tomorrow. Tonight 9 p.m. we have English mock questions, like 1 hour session is there, and the same is going to be there throughout the week 9 p.m. Right now you can enroll in these 3 sessions. These are again free, and make sure you guys enroll in that. It's always good to practice more and more, right? Fine. Coming on to today's topic of cloze test. Cloze test, for those who are new over here watching me for the first time, maybe new to this whole subject English for bank exams. Guys, see, cloze test is something where you cannot treat it as a single filler or a double filler. You will have to treat it as paragraph. That means when you see question number 1, when you see blank number A, in that case, don't jump and start solving it. Today we are going to have total 10 blanks. So it's a lengthy one. I have divided it into 2 parts so that there is no problem of things being visible to you. Okay, it will be large enough font so that you can see properly. Got it? And yes, I'll give you more time for blank number A, considering that you guys are reading rest of the paragraph. That's the only reason I'm gonna give you extra time over here. For other blanks, I will be giving you 30 seconds. It's a speed test, and this is the time you're going to get in your exam. This is how much of time you get actually in your exam. per blank, per single question. So let's have this idea in our mind. Okay, is there something funny? What happened, guys? Did I miss something? So yeah, that's the way we will be doing it. I want you guys to share the lesson, this video, and like it so that we can have more students. When you are sharing, those who have already shared, thank you so much, guys. It's encouraging when you are here, present over here, sharing and liking the video. I'll set timer first of all on the screen, and then I'll take you in our question. Okay. For the first blank, you will be getting whole 1 minute. Reading plus reading, and along with reading, you have to solve also. Can you see all of you? Thank you so much. Start doing it. You have to comment your answers. Time up. Answer for this one is no change. C. Against the dash of something of attacks on Indian students in Milan, the External Affairs Ministry, it has done something. Now guys, against the rise of attacks will give you the meaning that there have been many attacks one after the other. So first it used to be like once in 2 months, and now it has become 3 times in a week. Rise will convey that meaning, and that is absolutely wrong over here. Okay, I will take second one later. Increase, against the increase. If rise is wrong, in the same way increase is also wrong. Record of attacks, there is no record we are keeping over here. Okay, we are not registering every attack, and it's a thing that is happening one after the other and making a record. It is not like that. Against the backdrop, meanings of backdrop, listen very carefully. First meaning is like there is a green curtain behind me right now. You cannot see it, but that's there, deleting the background. So that kind of a curtain kind of a thing. First meaning of backdrop. The other meaning of backdrop is a general situation where specific events are happening, are taking place. So this is the second meaning, where we are saying there is a situation. What kind of situation? Specific to attacks, and that's why backdrop is the right answer. I cannot say evidence. I'm not talking about against the proof. If there are attacks going on, and if there is an evidence of that attack or attacks, those attacks, why would I talk against these evidence? I mean, that will not give you any meaning. So against the evidence of the attacks on Indian students doesn't give any meaning at all. So evidence cannot come. It's backdrop. Like a lot is going on backdrop out of like. Yeah, you can say like that. I hope you are understanding. Moving on to next one. You will be getting 30 seconds only. Of course. The External Affairs Ministry has urged citizens to say something with power of persuasion. You are encouraging. Now this encouragement could be for wrong motives, that is a whole different story. But when you are forcefully saying something or asking someone to do something, that's the time you are urging those people. So what here we get to see, the External Affairs Ministry has urged citizens in Italy not to panic. They have strongly put their point across. Okay, so it's not just telling something. In Hindi we say batana. It's not just that. Okay, endorse, meaning of this word we have is to support. Support, it has, ministry has supported citizens in Italy not to panic. Not to panic is a key here, guys. Not to panic is the message. This message is given by ministry to the citizens. So that's why endorsement has nothing to do at this point. And then backed. Backed is like you give a backup or you give support. Again, support is not the context I'm looking for. And then you have reproached. To reproach someone is to scold someone. That is when you are correcting someone, you are rebuking someone. So in that case, reproach word is used, but that's not what we are saying. Ministry has urged, strong manner is there when they are telling something. They are asking citizens, do not panic, and that's your answer. Moving on to third one. Keep liking and sharing the video, guys. Those who have done, thank you so much. So next one answer is assuring. Of course, conjuring. I mean, I'll tell you the meaning. If you are not aware of the meaning, you will like the explanation. While mobilizing the Indian students of their safety. First of all, it's of their safety. So whatever word will come here, it should be something that will go with of. Mobilizing is displacement from one point to other. Mobilize. Okay, this is not what could be done to students. So while affirming, this is gone. While affirming, giving assurance, declaring. Affirm is to declare. Of course, I cannot say. While securing, protecting these students of their safety. I'm already using this word safety over here, so I don't need other word to talk about the same thing. While mobilizing, while conjuring the Indian students. This is so funny. So conjuring word is used when there is a person calling on a spirit. That is like you call on a spirit or some kind of this activity. Of course, not encouraging, but then yeah, that's called conjuring, calling on to spirits and all. But that is absolutely wrong word over here. While assuring students of their safety, you assure someone of something. I will give you assurance of something that I'm making a promise. I'm making something that will be surely done for these students with respect to their safety. And that's why assuring is the right word over here. Okay? It's not related to fear. It's that process. So when you call out to ghosts and spirits, that's the word you use. Fourth one, starting poll now. Possession is a whole different thing. Now here we have words of this minister. Okay, minister is saying something. She was overseeing the situation and she said, I have got the detailed report. So what all can happen? Monitor. I am monitoring the situation personally. This YouTube session is being monitored by the technical team. So this will be monitoring. How can minister adjudicate situation personally? First of all, personally word is there. Okay, the word adjudicate means to judge, and here nobody is gonna judge the situation. So judge has different contexts. You can judge or you can be a judge on a case. You can judge someone, which is very bad. We should not be judging people. Judging a situation, discerning a situation, understanding depth of that situation. So in any way, adjudicating is not making any sense over here. I am escalating the situation. Is this situation a positive thing? No, it is a negative situation going on. And that's why we don't want that situation to escalate. Okay. Yeah, did I say poll? Okay, habitual to use that word. Testing. Okay, sorry for that. Testing and leading. I am leading the situation. You have to see this object. Okay, I am leading. After verb you get a direct object. So I am leading the situation. No sense at all. I'm testing the situation personally, and not just doing that thing but doing that thing personally. That's why I'm monitoring. So keeping a check on this situation, observing every minor thing related to this situation, that is monitoring over here. Gorty, because the act of leading is not being performed over here. When you lead, you are leading people. I am might be leading some of my students, but situation, leading the situation, how is that giving you any meaning? Start answering. Actions, verbs. So, which a group of people beat up a student, and these persons, a group of people, snatched, taking something forcefully. Your parents might have snatched something, like your mobile phone. If you might be using it too much, some or the other point of your life, you might have experienced this kind of a thing. So you snatch. The person is not willing to give, so you take it by force. That is called snatching. Obtain is to take it in a rightful manner. Okay, so right now I am obtaining something, so it's not something that relates to force. Okay, I can obtain by a very straightforward method. So that's why fourth is wrong. Here it is a gang. Okay, they are beating up the student. So that's why this is out. Scrap. Scrap is to you rub something against some other thing, and then you see those granules, those particles coming out of it. You are scrapping something. You are taking out old paint sometime. Okay, paints of wall paint I'm talking about. So you are scrapping it. Okay, so that's why no change is also out. Secured his mobile phone. When you secure a thing, whenever you are gonna secure a thing, you are gonna get it and you keep it safely. But this is not these people are doing. They are beating up a student. So they might be doing some negative thing with his mobile and they snatched it. Pluck is, here is something like a flower. You are detaching it and I cannot attach it back. That kind of a thing is called pluck. So it is fixed and then you take a part away from that fixed place. That is called the action of plucking. Not making any sense over here. Moving on to next one. Chain snatching, yeah. That kind of snatching we are talking about. Oh, that also happens, Ayushi. You are right. Absolutely right. Of course, since the whole scene is like they are getting, these people are beating up a student, snatching his mobile. So there was other student, okay, and these people, this gang, they did something, and they did something that was negative. The student was assaulted by a gang. You all understand the meaning of assaulted. I believe I don't have to tell the meaning of this word. Scour. I will tell other words. So scour is to scrub away something. Hurtle is to chase, especially like when there are so many lambs or goats or sheep. If you have seen on road sometime, so when they are chased away, so that we can make our way. In that case, that's just the action chasing away called hurtle. Then sweep, form of sweep is swept, and pelt means to throw, like you throw in order to hurt someone, stone pelting. So this is what it means. Here this gang is assaulting a student, okay, and that's what we are saying. Moving on to other one. So from here we are starting a new part. I will give you 15 extra seconds because you have to read remaining paragraph. I'll give you all together 45 seconds for this seventh one. But I'm expecting that you guys will read rest of the paragraph. Don't jump to answer. So now I'm talking about this consulate. Following these incidents, this Consulate General of India in Milan on Monday issued. This is a formal announcement. This is a formal recommendation. So we call it advisory. Act of issue is done on something. Okay, so what all is there or are there that we can issue? We cannot issue assistance, we give assistance, we give help. Okay, issue a ruling to, ruling makes no sense. A checklist to Indian nationals. Why would I give, or why would anyone give in such a situation a checklist, do's and don'ts? Not making any sense. Induction means introduction. So issued an introduction, again no sense. Issued an advisory. Taking you to the next one now. 30 seconds, okay? Investigation. Contextually right word will be investigation. Okay. Study could be completed, research could be completed, survey could be completed, and observation we can also complete something. All these things we can complete, okay, and I can use in this particular blank. Study also could be something that needs to be completed, but the whole scenario, bigger picture, that is the reason I ask you to read the whole paragraph. It is talking about incidents, attacks and all, and in this case investigation is contextually right word. Grammatically I can use all these words, but contextually only one word is there, that is yes, investigation. And the other reason definitely that when you read ahead you may get to see your answer over there, you may find your answer over there, so take advantage of it. Okay, don't be in haste. Ninth one. Now, what is happening? How story is going ahead? Following the attacks, locals. Now, of course, if locals are reaching out, offering help, it is something that is appreciable. I mean, the whole incident now is taking a turn. Our community is widely appreciated in Milan, and even the media in the city has inquired and extended all sort of help. Everyone, localites and media, everyone is there and they are helping. So if you only see this sentence, if you only see this portion, you will definitely make a mistake. Okay, if you only see our community is widely targeted in Milan, it is a correct sentence. Only this part is correct, but it is not correct in our passage. So target word is making our close test wrong. In this context, now I am talking about something good, that these people are offering help, and then there is media in the city. They are inquiring, extending all sorts of help. So why they are doing? Because our community is widely appreciated. I don't need a negative word. Ignored, criticize, condemn also means to criticize. I need a positive words because of which other people are helping. That's my answer. Yeah, so when you say, was that comment targeted to them? Was that comment targeted to them? So usually when you use target, no, it's very specified. And in this sentence, in this way, if I would have used targeted, in this way, it will mean that they are after our community, like not liking. Okay, so it will give negative meaning. Last one. Like targeted itself is not negative. It depends how it is used. Yes, Mitali, right. It was not given, no. Why support it? I mean, you can use then hundreds of words instead of using appreciated. What do we get to see? Mr. Sandeep said while explaining that the attacks were unlikely to be part of a racist plot. After reading the whole story, only then you can say that here likely will come or unlikely will come. What we get to see is it's not about racialism, it's not about difference based on race, because other people are helping. They would have not helped in case it was a racist plot, and because of this it's unlikely. I hope you are understanding. Not that form wise I cannot use likely, but here we get to see that Italy remains safe for Indians and Indian students, and that's why racism is not a problem over here. So that's why it's unlikely, the attacks were unlikely to be a part of a racist plot. Thought, guessed, and sought. Okay, sought is form of seek, and I don't want to use this kind of a word over here because I need an adverb, and adverb is only like the only two adverbs are there: likely, unlikely. Unlikely is a right answer. Very good, 10 out of 10. Kudos to all of you, and even those who have missed out on some points, I hope you have learned where you have made mistake. So yes, we are done, guys, and this batch we started from today, but this one is all in Hindi. I will be starting course, and that's gonna be a course targeting basic points of English, basics of English. So this is something that will start from 13th of July. More about it, you can find it out on my profile. Also, if you're planning to take subscription, I will be really happy if you use my code, that is NJM10, that will give you 10% off. Don't forget to join me over here, the English Workbook, my Telegram channel, and we'll see you at 9 p.m. Okay, so we still have one mock test coming up. That session is in Hindi. So please don't be offended if I don't speak English a lot, but yes, that is already scheduled in Hindi. Thank you so much once again, guys, and Friday. If you haven't checked that video, please check out that weekly planner. Follow it and let me know on Friday how did you find the whole experience. How